Hey everyone, welcome back to The Long Dark. We're here in the Mountaineer's Hut, starting the last episode of the series, episode 100. I can't believe it. We'll get into more celebrations and everything probably in the second half of the episode. But for right now, we'll kind of continue on. I did a little bit of reorganizing. I didn't want to put you through enough of it last episode, so I did a little bit more rearranging. Found some place for the hockey jersey, and just some frames up there and whatnot too. So I don't think I'm going to do any more organization right now. I think the base is kind of nice as is. We've got everything on the ground here, but I think I'm going to start. Ooh, wow, look at that. I got some wolves pretty close by. That's going to give me something to do this episode, right? I tell you what, let's try out Barb's rifle again. We'll start off with that. I was going to say let's start off the episode perhaps with some fishing. But we'll do the fishing right after we get these guys, because they are a little too close for the comfort right now. And what I want to use for celebration, which we're obviously going to be chilling out down there a little later on. So got a few things planned. I think we'll probably just light campfires. I think I'll shoot up a few flares as well. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Wish I had more exciting things to do, like hike the top of the mountain, but no, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to stay put, and we'll work on some of these wolves here, if I don't get flanked, that is, right? Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, missed that one, really. No way. Let's get him. Let's see. Okay, wait, he should... Oh, that guy's coming over here as well. Look at that. Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. Starting off the episode with a little bit of action, huh? I want to go back out here. That way there's only one way in and one way out for the wolves to get me. And we'll just lay them out right here. I think that's a good idea. I don't really want to corner myself. Did I pick up any? Okay, I picked up one. It's fine. I had a missed shot there. That was interesting. Could have swore I probably should have let him get a little closer. Just gonna wait here for a minute. I don't trust the silence. I do think there's a wolf on us. Perhaps? Yeah. Where's he at, though? Interesting. Okay. Let's pick this all up again. See where he is. I hear him. I hear someone. It's a little, it's a little tedious doing this. Okay, come on. Where are the wolves right now? Where are the wolves? I know we got a few. I know for sure we have a few. Was he under the dock? Imagine. Okay. Oh, there's one. He should be able to smell me. I don't know why he's not able to. Maybe it's something with their mechanic. Maybe I'm on the dock. Maybe I can't, get any wolves out on the dock or something. Silence. Ooh. Yeah, they're around. They're infesting for sure. Let's keep tabs on where that one goes. Let's keep tabs on where that one goes. They're running out towards the ice, which is kind of nice. I was gonna say, can I get that casing back? There we go. Okay. Let's take a look and see. See if some of the wolves will catch on to us. They should be able to. Yep, here we go. Here's one. Volunteer number 2. Believe it or not. Should have just stayed put. Alright, I'm going to let him kind of get a little close. Nice. There's one. Or there's 2, I should say. Okay, his friend is going to be running. His friend is actually kind of running to no man's land, so I'll leave him there. Any wolves up here? Don't think so. Okay, he's actually coming back out, which is fine. Let's maybe get a little... Let's get him dialed back in. Barb's rifle, not bad. I really like the iron sight on it, though. That is definitely the one thing that I enjoy about it. The nice sight. Instead of square, it's round. I do enjoy that. I'm going to lay out all the wolves right here. Get them all pretty close to where I want them. That's a good shot. Okay. I'm going to put everything back before I get jumped. Looking good. Also looks like a blizzard might be coming in too. Okay, Barb's rifle. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. I would carry it around. I think I mentioned it last episode. I'd carry it around more if it was lighter. Certainly would. But that's okay. I'm going to drop this too. Woodworking tools. Nice. Just love this space. I also might... where's the emergency stims? The stims were in there. Somebody suggested to put them on top of that shelf there, and that's actually a nice idea. Maybe we'll do that a little later. But for right now... Okay, so I fired off a total of how many shots? I had 4? Okay. I have a feeling there was maybe a little more than that. I'll have to comb the area again and look for some more. Some more casings. There we go. Okay. I think I shot one over here. I might have actually picked up that casing, so that's not a problem. Yeah, when we first loaded in, I thought they were straight up Timberwolves, these guys, so I kind of got excited a little bit. Got a little excited that maybe we'd have some competition on our last episode, but seems like just the regular locals, which is fine. Is it clear? No. But it's also not horrible outside. Depending on how big those wolves are, I might go ahead and grab them. Harvest them out. Man, I would just love to... Whoops. I would love to make a curing box, you know, to get that fresh food again. The fresh, well, what's it called? The cured meat. Would love to do that, but it's pretty obvious that I don't really have any salt up here. Only way to probably get salt would be to go back to Pleasant Valley and pick up some salt that I left. I think I left some in Thompson's Crossing, perhaps, and then some also, I know for sure, in the basement of Pleasant Valley, of the farmstead. So, it's an idea, but meh. You know, we're swimming in so much food, it doesn't really matter. And we've got so much portable food as well, where that also doesn't really matter. So, okay, not really whether I want to be outside in. I'm going to take it for another 4. Wake up fully rested, probably to a blizzard, with how the weather's acting. Nope, calm down. Got the wrong dice roll on that. Oh, it looks like it wants to, though, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to make the mistake of going out to harvest. Let's go make this mistake. So this guy's done. So the survival knife actually does specialize in taking stuff from being fully frozen. Got the blizzard coming, don't we? Okay. Oh, there's another wolf out there. Ooh, boy. Hey, sir. How we doing? How are we doing? Good, I would imagine. Just absolutely farming these guys. What do you mean? Oh, he kind of fooled me. Try to get me with the flank. He's like, nah, you know, I don't really smell you. Then all of a sudden he just turns. Where's the other gut? There we go. Making a little pile, really just kind of stockpiling for ourselves. You know, at some point, whenever we come back to this save. Kind of stockpiling it all. Okay, that's good. Collect the feather. Get a few feathers. Okay, harvested. Gonna grab this one over here. Make sure, hopefully, I don't get attacked. It's a bigger boy here. Still less than an hour, so let's do it. Never got that blizzard that I was... You know, never mind. Wow. You know, I think sometimes it's just better if I don't talk, to be quite honest. I was gonna say, we didn't get that blizzard that I was expecting all night. And here we are. Yeah, lesson learned. Don't open your mouth, ever. Oh, what a classic. Just a classic maneuver where the game actually is like hooked up to your microphone and it knows everything you're saying. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I'm not mad about it. We were so close to home. If I was like over there harvesting out the moose or something, that would have been a bigger deal. But we're good. I'm gonna grab these two. I am gonna grab... I think I put the stems in here, correct? Yes, that is correct. Put some more flares on us for later. Okay. Yep, we'll grab all these. And I'm gonna drop all of them right here. And let's line them up right up here. I like that. That was a good idea. That was a great idea. Let's do that. They should all stack relatively easily, meaning they should be able to line up nicely. Here we go. Okay, ish. Nicely ish. That works. Try to continue it as close as possible. There we go. Besides this, there will not be any organization. My goodness. I should just, like, not say the plans for this episode, and whatever just happens, kind of happens. Done that a few times. Alright. Second to last one. Let's go up a little bit. Nope, that was a little too much. Yeah, I hope you understand I'm never touching these stems again once they're all placed. There we go. Then lastly we have... right there. Okay. I know this one is a little... Oh, really? There we go. Put you on the end, maybe? Oh, totally can. Yeah, this whole shelf here was a nice idea. It looks cool. It looks very cool. But there's the stems right there. Kind of all in the corner. Nice. Love to see it. Look good on everything else. Might want to take the bow, maybe. Try the bow out a little bit as well. Could do that. Could certainly do that. Okay, yeah, let me dump all this. Drop the animal fat in that pile, but I don't care. It's fine. But yeah, I could definitely go maybe more ptarmigan hunting as well. We could try that. I kind of would like to. Kind of like that. Take some 5 arrows with us, like that. Can I dump any of the firwood in here? I think we checked in the last episode, but yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, in the meantime, right, I guess what we could do is just make another little picture frame, right? A framed photo. Requirements, just... Couldn't you... I was going to say, aren't you able to choose which photo you want? Here we go. We'll do something maybe a little bit with the aurora. I kind of like that. Let's do that. We have a lot of sunset pictures up already. Be nice to get an aurora photo. Okay, I don't really know where I'm going to put this, and I'm not really going to think too hard about it, I don't think. But, you know, I think right there works, right? I think right there is great. Yeah, not even gonna challenge it. Just kind of line it up. Yeah, I think that works. It seems like we could do another one too, you know? We could do our first photo ever. Why don't we do that? I think that's nice to commemorate, put on the wall. The first one we got. Nice. Okay, the blizzard's done, so that's cool. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Alright, I'm totally fine with that. Waiting for some more wolves to spawn, because I think that wolf might have spawned on the lake. I'm not sure. Trying to find that animal fat that I dropped, but I have a feeling that it is lost to the pile. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I saw it. I saw it. Where is it? No, it's gone forever. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I found it. There might be more than just that in the pile, but that's even crazy that I was able to find one. Okay. Really just doing a mass killing of the wildlife. Well, what a better way to spend the 100th episode, I guess. This knife is getting some good use, though. We could be able to probably sharpen it, too, at some point soon. So I think definitely before we start the 100th episode celebrations, we will just check up on some of the essentials. So how are all the rifles looking? You know, how's all our clothing looking in particular? It'd be nice just to get everything fully repaired. And even if, like, I don't know. Oh, the fresh guts, whoops. I always drop the fresh guts on accident. It's like clockwork. There we go. Yeah, I mean, even if we have some clothing that's like, I don't know, 89%, 80, 5%, I'm not going to repair it. We'll save it for next time. Okay, everything, wow, just a feather farm out here. Totally good with that. I think we harvested, yeah. Nice, okay. And then I will grab these two as well. I probably will go check up on the moose today. There's nothing to harvest. Oh, we did all of them. Nice. Do I need to drop one? I do. So I'm thinking maybe I do go check up on the moose. Because I want to bag the ptarmigans that are up there anyway. But the only thing is that, carrying ptarmigans that far is kind of risky. Because they do, unfortunately, have a scent. Unless I just post up there and harvest out the feathers, which are unfortunately a very long harvest. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think for right now, though, what time of day is it? Could maybe go do some fishing. Why not? Let's take the beat up pry bar. How much of everything do I have? Okay, we can go ahead and get rid of that. Be nice just to have some extra fish too at the fishing hut. Don't think that's a bad idea. Okay, all those fresh guts are marinating in there. 7 more feathers to add. How many do I have in total? 320. That is pretty crazy. Okay. Alrighty. Got a nice pile here. Might just eat a little bit more. Ensure that I don't get hungry while I'm fishing. And we got enough water. For now, anyway, we have enough water. I think everything that I do catch over here, though, I am going to leave at the fishing hut. Because the fishing hut can be a crucial spot for hunting if those timber wolves, or just regular wolves, spawn in over there. As well as the bear, which can also kind of make an appearance over there as well. So we'll try to account for that. But guys, I do think we're coming to the end of just everything that we want to do. Certainly think so. How do I, oh, yeah. It's been so long with the bow, I tried to aim with the same button as the rifle, which is my right mouse button. But no, you pretend like you're going to shoot like that. Then the other button's for relaxing the bow. Would love to get some use out of this thing, but we'll have to see. I'm sure we'll have more contestants coming in later. The thing with the bow is that you really want to use fire-hardened arrows to get like small game, so like rabbits and ptarmigan. That's really what you want to use. At least I would use a bow for in Stalker. There's really no reason to have a bow other than that in Stalker. Fishing tackle. Man, I thought I grabbed fishing tackle too. Of course, right? Of course. Well, I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to bring all of my fishing materials over here. I think that is a plan. So we'll grab all the fishing tackle. I probably will leave the hooks and the line, though, by our crafting bench in here. Our workbench, just because, obviously, there's no workbench in the fishing hut. So that would make close to 0 sense having them there. Still going to pick up a lot of these, though. Alright. Let me do... Let's drop him. Oh, can't drop him right there. There we go. Alright. Fishing tackle. Yep, thank you. We'll take all of them. We can even... Wait a minute. Could I just make them in my hand? I think I can. I don't even think I need... I think it's to make the line you need a workbench, but not... Put one of those back. Not the tackle itself, I believe. Am I wrong on that, or am I correct? Yeah, I am correct. Yeah, so we'll just bring all the materials over here. And you know what, too? I will leave my pry bar over at the fishing hut as well. That way, if, you know, the hole ever freezes over when we're sleeping, we can always just have our tool right there and get right to work, so... Perfect, right? That's perfect. Should have done this, like, close to day one. The first day we got here, but that's alright. Do like this charcoal. Didn't ever really get to go to Ash Canyon with all this charcoal, but I think that's okay. Not really the end of the world. We know where Ash Canyon is, even if we have to walk through a blizzard. But I would hope that we really don't have to walk through a blizzard to get to another region. That would not be great. I'll keep 3 on me, and then all of this material can reside in there. I like that. See, 1% frozen. Every time you break the hole open, it should give you, like, some sort of fishing skill, shouldn't it? I don't know, that's kind of pointless. Okay, let's do 4 hours. Fresh burbot right off the bat. Can I catch something new? I knew I was going to try to maybe mess around with some of the lures, but I never really got to it. It always kind of evaded me. So, there's kind of that. Never got fishing to level 5 either. Smallmouth bass. What I meant to say. Let's drop all this. Okay, I'm gonna fish for another 2 hours. Nice. Every fish we catch, it does improve our skill, so it's worth keeping everything. Okay. Totally fine right there. That's great. Drink up a little bit. What's our skills at? Ooh, ice fishing is very, very, very close to 5. That is, certainly something to maybe work towards. Maybe we'll try to get maybe fishing to level 5. I think we could probably do it within this episode. I don't know why I'm carrying the bow on me. I know dang well that I probably will never get to use it. Now, where did we find the sport bow? That is a question. And you know what? I kind of think we found it in the Langston mine, did we not? If we did, that's some incredible memory on my part, but yeah, no, I do think it was the Langston mine. It was like on one of the tables to the side, I think. Could totally be misremembering, and I probably am. But I think it was there. I don't know. I'm gonna put 7 hours away. When we wake up, maybe I'll continue fishing, or I'll start a fire. We can make some water. Because we are going to need that eventually. Got a little brighter. It's cool. Do 2 hours. Don't need to be at full energy today. All we're going to do is probably just stand around and make some water. Or maybe I want to go fishing. I kind of think I want to go fishing. Yeah, I mean, the fog is thick and all, but... No, I think we'll be alright. Who's walking? Hello? Wow, I hated that noise, actually. Who's walking? Somebody's stepping. Somebody's stepping. I don't like that. Looks like the fog is maybe trying to clear. What is that noise? Hate it. Absolutely hate it, but I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to the fishing hut. We'll fish this fog away. Be nice to maybe take this rock back as well. There we go. Got one on us now, that's good. Alright. Another thing, too, that I maybe could do is transport the bows and everything over to this fishing hut. Kind of seems a little counterproductive, but at the same time, it certainly could be an idea. Just because all the wolves are over here, too. This is a nice hunting location if you don't fish. Certainly kind of that whole idea as well. I'm going to fish for 4 hours. See if we can catch anything. Not really worried about catching too much. Just kind of want my fishing skill to go up. There we go. Keep it coming. Okay. Alright, not too much there, but the fog did lift. Do we have any more contestants out on the ice? I don't see any. Desolate world, I tell you what. You know, when you get this late into the game, there's not... You can get kind of lonely. Nothing's going to prepare us, so for the loneliness of our next run. Man, I tell you what, no wildlife at all is quite a thing. It's not going to be hard at first. It's really not, you know? We're going to walk around and say to ourselves, hey, you know, this world full of nothing, except for what it seems like food and, you know, loot and everything, it seems pretty good. But when we start getting into late game, not even late game, like mid game, the pressure's going to start, you know? Oh, we got to keep moving. You know, I don't want to go to Blackrock, but we have to because we need food. You know? So, there's that. There is that. And there's almost no point, too, in, you know, trying to make a bow or trying to find a gun. There's no point because nothing can hurt you except for the cold. No wildlife around, nothing to hunt. Nothing to fish either. Oh, it's going to be an interesting series. No doubt. No doubt. I'm here for it, though. You know, I'm ready. I am ready. But we'll obviously dive into the series settings on the first episode, which I will probably record actually right after this, believe it or not. Which seems so weird to say. Hey! Ice fishing level 5. On the last episode, too, we got it. How fitting. I love that. So what does that give me? I'm never at fishing level 5. 1%. Oh, wow, 1% on a catch for your line to break. You are the Pied Piper of ice fishers. You barely have to clear the ice hole for fish to nearly jump out of the water. You catch bigger fish more often and in less time. That's cool. That's real cool. Let's see. I don't know, was I lied to? I mean, nothing really jumped out of the water right there. Okay, I'll probably go back. Gotta be careful, too, because I know something's gonna try to spawn. Can't be worse than the bear popping out of the ice randomly. That is a terrifying glitch. Happened to me twice. Bleak Inlet and in Desolation Point. My goodness. Walking a Hibernia, the bear just kind of pops up next to you. Wow. Everyone uses, everybody uses medicine, you know, nasal spray to clear up their sinuses. Nope. I just go mess around with the bear in this game. So true, though, huh? You have a close wildlife encounter. Your run was almost over, and your sinuses are cleared instantly. Oh my goodness, so funny. All right, I do think I'm gonna probably cook some water though. Get some water boiling when I do wake up. So let's go for it. That'll be the good thing to do. Leave this place stocked for ourselves. Now we are, I did mention this before and I will mention it again. We are going to save this run. We're going to save it. This is not being a deleted save or anything like that. We are absolutely keeping it. And I say that because, we might want to do future series where we have to be a little later in the game to do, like achievement hunting, for example. That's a series that I've kind of had on my mind for a little bit now. Going through the Long Dark and trying to get every single achievement. Could probably do that. Although we probably would have to, I think, for some of the achievements, actually start another run. Right? Because there are, like, pacifist achievements where you can't kill anything within the first, 25, 50 days. So we actually would probably have to start a new run. But, say a new region drops, right? Perseverance Mills in December. I'm assuming that's going to be a region in survival as well because it's going to be in story. But when that region drops, yeah, we can absolutely drop everything, hop on this save again and go explore it in survival. Bring some of the stuff, the unique stuff we find there, back here to the Mountaineer's Hut. So there's quite a lot we can do, and I tell you, getting rid of a save is not really what you want to do, especially if you're this far along, because it's always nice to come back and just kind of play around with it when you're bored. Now, I don't think I would ever do that, though, like on my own time. Number one, I don't, have that time. I wish I had free time, but I don't. And two, it's just content, we want to do something, we want to break the game, we'll go on this save. So it saves us from having to create another whole separate run for stuff that doesn't really need it. So that's why we'll keep it. This run will not go anywhere. This save will stay in the files. And hey, you know what though? Maybe if things are still, we're busy with other things, maybe the 1 year anniversary or something, we can come back and load up the save and kind of see how everything is. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. But moral of the story, this is not going to go anywhere. So that's nice. Let's get this fire. How close are we to our fire skill being level 5? I'd assume we're going to be a decent bit away. Let's see. Fire starting. Okay, we're like almost halfway to 5, so definitely not going to get it in this episode, but good to know. We'll just do some cooking of things anyway. Nice to get that cabin fever down. Anything cured here? No. That's 99% cured. That's basically done. Alright. Nice. I'm going to follow up with what I said, and I'm going to put the sport bow away. Meant to leave the pry bar back at the fishing hut, but that's okay. Don't mind. I will leave... Where is it? Travois in there. I'm going to drop the pry bar as well. We don't really have to be this light, but let's keep that there. Alrighty. Nice day out here. Thought that was the bear right there. I was like, no way he wants more. Yeah, we messed him up in the last episode. Ooh. Got foggy quickly. Okay. That works. 42 until boiled. Another 21. There we go. Keep putting some more on there. We were completely out of water, so we're making our water up from scratch here. From 0, basically. 45 minutes. Gonna add a good bit of firewood to it just because it is foggy. Seems like the wind will not kick up anytime soon. That's when the wind kicks up and blows out my fire, right? Okay. 45, 35. Take that. We'll do another one. Clearing up a little bit. Let's kind of get some more water on there. We'll go full steam ahead with the water production for a little bit. Nice. Is it a clear day? Nope. Got foggy again. Okay, and I got clear again. What is going on with this weather? Oh my goodness. Timberwolf Mountain for you. Watch how cheap I am right here, ready? I'm going to wait this 20 minutes so I don't lose water. And now I'm going to drink. I would have lost 20 minutes worth of water if I drank before fast-forwarding that. I'm so cheap in this game, but you know what, though? Being cheap sometimes in this game can really save you. Can very, very much save you. Okay, I'm going to start making some of this now. Would have loved another cooking pot if I didn't say that already. Would have loved one. Actually, let's do a few more. 59 minutes. That's fine. Some of the bear meat. Another thing we didn't really do in this series, you know, in addition to not exploring Broken Railroad and Hushed River Valley, we never really experimented with a lot of the recipes. And I know that was something a lot of people were definitely asking for. My bad, you know, I'm definitely not a recipe user in this game. I'm so used to just not having these materials available for me with the game modes I play, that I don't even bother with looking at them. But, I mean, if we had some of the resources, I definitely wouldn't mind, if I remembered, that is, I definitely wouldn't mind giving those foods a try, but especially since I don't have them up here in Timberwolf with me, probably not going to happen. But you know what, though? In the next run, that is something we're absolutely going to have to utilize, right? Is a lot of these new recipes. Because unfortunately, the world is dead, and I need to adapt. I have to adapt, so adapting will be using a lot of those, you know, old mill flour and river oats to make some stuff. So, if you were looking forward to me using recipes in this run, and I didn't, you can certainly look forward to it in the next run, because that will have to happen. There is quite literally no way around it. It's fogging over again. Or is that... yeah, no, that is fog. I was going to say, it could just be partly cloudy, but that is fog. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to wait probably for a clear night, ideally in Aurora, to maybe start lighting some fires down there to start our celebration. Probably wait for an Aurora. A clear night will do. Will certainly do. But I do think an Aurora would be a lot cooler. I think we can all kind of agree on that. A proper send-off with the lights on the sky. 6 minutes right there. I'm actually going to eat that. It's a small piece. It's amazing how long we've gone without having to worry about, you know, getting parasites from food and everything. You know, you think about that stage and it was so long ago for us. But now we shove things in our mouth. We don't even think about it. You know, bear meat. It doesn't matter. Okay. I will put you on there. Eat you. How much water do I have? Oh my goodness, almost 5 gallons. But you know what, though? I kind of need that. How much does it weigh? I'm going to say it weighs like 40 pounds. Oh my goodness, yeah, I got close to that. Yeah, 38 and a half. Just about. Okay. Ooh, we got an Aurora tonight. It kind of seems like we're going to have our celebration tonight. I will not lie. Maybe I'll just leave that there. Do I have a cooking pot on me? I do. Okay. I'm going to sleep for 3 hours, so we can be a little bit rested. Here comes everything on here. Nice little magical night for our send-off. Look at that, huh? Just like how we kind of started. I'll be in here. Alrighty. Let me grab some of the sticks. We will light both fires. We'll put a nice ample amount of time on both. And, yeah. I think I'll do 2. I'll light 2 fires right next to each other. Okay. How many sticks do I have? 46. Okay, that works. That does work. Let's maybe turn on some music. I don't know how far we can hear it, but... here we are. Alright. Let's do... something like that. I like that. Man, 100. Can you believe that? 100. I tell you what, though. And a lot of people in the comments reflected this as well. that, I mean, this series got you through a lot of stuff, you know, and same with me, you know, it got me through just as much stuff as it got you through, kind of watching and everything. It sounds like cringy and weird, but I mean, it's so true, isn't it? It is so true. Alright, we'll do another one right here. Oh, man, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. We'll get this lit up, though. We'll put some, maybe like 2.5 on it. Hoping the wind doesn't blow it out. But I don't think that'll be a huge problem. Okay. At least 2 hours. Nice. Alright. Yeah, look at that. We'll get up here on a little perch. There it is, guys. There it is. The 100th episode. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Go ahead and do one of those. Wow. So let's see what day we're on right now. Just for curiosity. Day 237. By far one of my longest in recent times. I've gone longer, but, you know. But so like I said, this run, not going to go anywhere. We're going to keep it in the files. Whenever we want to look back on it, it'll be here for us. But there should be some things too that we want to do that will probably occur on this run. All right, let's get a few flares up in the sky, huh? Super cool. Nice. Look at that. That's so awesome. Let's do one of these maybe. Or maybe I'll shoot up another one. Let's do one more. Oh, get all loaded in. This will be the last one that I do, because flares are kind of expensive. There we go. Oh, that's so good. I love that. It's so good. Well, guys, there we have it. 100 episodes. We started, you remember our first start? We started there in Blackrock, and we worked our way all the way. I forget where we went, but I think we did the no, we did Ash Canyon, right? And then we went kind of all the way down to Blackrock, I believe. Or sorry, not Blackrock, the Far Territory. And then from there we came back, and I think we explored maybe the coastal regions a little bit, but it's been a while, obviously, so I can't quite remember. But I do want to say, before we sign off, that if you've made it this far, I sincerely do appreciate it. I know we picked up a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers along the way. So if you've made it this far, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you probably got to see a few things that maybe you didn't know throughout this playthrough. That's really what I liked about this playthrough the most, was that we could just sit back, relax, learn some things, but just the most important thing was calm, which is why I named it the calm playthrough, because I just wanted something that was calm. Nothing crazy, even though we got chased by timber wolves, had a close encounter with a moose, you know, multiple bears tried to eat us. So your definition of calm can probably be different than mine, but there it is. 100 episodes. So, like I said earlier, I am going to probably start filming the next series right after this. So it is right from one to the next. So this will come out tomorrow on September 19th, and on the 20th we'll have our first episode of No Wildlife Anywhere. Maybe we'll even make the Mountaineers Hut our base again. I'll probably try to do something a little different. Maybe Coastal Highway would probably be the best, since we'll get some beachcombing action in as well. But there we have it. There we have it. The Magic 100 on day 237. Day 237. That is so awesome. So, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I'm sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna leave the episode off here. So if you made it this far, and if you made it this far in the series, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode and the next series. Take care, everybody. Hey guys, it's me again. I just wanted to say, this is post-editing me, by the way. I just wanted to say, again, a very, very special thank you for everybody who watched, who came along through this 100-episode journey. It really, really was something pretty cool pretty cool. And I hope to have more series like this in the future, maybe with the next one that we're doing, the Wildlife Challenge as well. Just a lot of good stuff. You know, it's good memories too to look back on. You know, throughout all the 100 episodes. But we did everything we wanted to do. We, you know, went to the far territory. We completed all of the Signal Void missions, all of the Broken Silence, all the parts of the territory. We got done. All the tales. We came back. We did all the trader tales as well. All the missions for him, and it was a really good time. And we came back to Timberwolf Mountain too, and we got our whole base decorated just in time for episode 100. So I already did all the thank yous and everything, all the send-offs in the video, but I just wanted to put in this little piece as well. Like I said, save's not going anywhere, and look out for the Wildlife Challenge later on.